Hey guys, it's your boy here at Serious Center Temple, where we help share the truth and nothing but. Hey, how you guys doing here today? Right now, we're gonna get on dealing with demonic entities, demons, different varieties, their objectives. What do they want? What do they want with you? And things of this nature. So, with that being said, I want to let you guys know this. Do not fear the unknown, because the unknown may be afraid of you. This is Serious Sinner Temple, guys. Let's get started. Today, here dealing with this topic, we'll be dealing with taking the red pill today and understanding that there is more beyond the dimensional realm in which we live on, and that the government wants to keep these things secret from us, and how to cope with these things when dealing with them in the astral realm or anywhere else. Let's begin, guys. Hey there. So, now that I've done enough thinking, we're going to talk about this here and now. There is different types of demonic entities. A lot of them have been shown to you guys in movies. You have ones that are called greys, or gray aliens. They're the ones with the really round shaped eyes, or the really bubble-eyed looking type of alien that's gray, obviously. There's many different colors as well, but the majority of them are gray. And they're gray, and their skin is a lot like, okay, have you ever touched like meat from the supermarket? When you touch their skin, they're a lot like that. They're very slimy. They're not slimy, but they're damn near close to it. They feel like flesh. Like when when you go to the supermarket and you open up the meat and you bring it to your house and you touch it, they feel just like that. Ugh. Reason why is because they come from Zeta Reticuli, and that is a swamp planet. Yes, guys, a swamp planet. Zeta Reticuli is a swamp planet. And see, what they don't want you to know, right, is that when you understand that these beings hate human beings, and there's a reason why, but you guys don't really know that necessarily. Maybe you guys can't see my face. I wear my hat like this. Maybe you guys can't see my face. I don't know. So when these beings were looking at human beings, they saw us in all our splendor and all our beauty. And this is going to, of course, cause hate. See, there's different types. There's not just gray aliens. See, gray aliens, they like to wear these suits. And they wear suits on top of their skin. They wear some type of like armor for their skin, so that way you don't actually like, you can't hurt them very easily because they're wearing armor on their skin. And then they put electronics and all this other stuff on top of their suit. They also carry laser guns. They also carry weapons on them at all times. They shoot laser beams with their guns and stuff like that. And they're very aggressive beings, and they're very much afraid of reptilians and insectilians. Also, Gray's eyes usually are very circular. The reason why their eyes look like almost slanted but really huge in a bubble shape is because the suit that they wear, the outer lining of the eyes is shaped in a almost half crescent moon like shape. Gray aliens, they can't reproduce. See, they need machinery to reproduce, and they're trying to figure out ways to grow phalluses, I mean, they want to find a way to reproduce, but their races are dying off now, so they need to either take human DNA in machines and try to find a way to use that DNA to keep on surviving. Their races are dying off, people. These things don't have any melanin in their bodies. Like, these things don't, they don't have no damn melanin. They don't. This is why when they go in the sunlight cooks them. Like vampires. This is where you get your vampiric theology from. This is why they keep making movies like Underworld. They keep making movies like Blade. They keep making movies like Abraham Lincoln, the Vampire Slayer. Yes. You don't know that that's a real story, and y'all think it's a joke. They give you the freaking hint in the movie, and y'all don't even listen. Okay, why? Okay. And also, Zeta Reticuli is a swamp planet, and it's very moist. Like, these creatures are very moist, and like it's a moist planet, and there's almost no sunlight whatsoever. It's almost completely dark. Why do you think the eyes look like that? They don't need sunlight to see. They don't need it, so that's why the sunlight cooks them up. Now, the ones that everybody is afraid of. Okay, far more than the Greys. The ones that everybody are freaking afraid of. Because gray aliens, they're very lanky. They're very lanky. They have very long fingers. That creeps people the fuck out. Very long fingers, and they're very skinny. I mean, if me and a gray alien were going at it, and I hit him in his face, if he wasn't wearing his armor, dude, I would do so much damage to him. I'd probably kill him with just 2 blows or something. They're very thin and lanky and skinny. These little bastards can't do shit to save themselves. But you do have really tall ones as well. And that might pose a problem. Alright. Reptilians. They come from a star constellation called Alpha Draconis. And Draconian beasts. That's what they're called. Draconian beasts. Dragons. Dracus. Dragos. Or Draculas. They actually show you a lot about what reptilians look like in an anime called Claymore. The female swordsman with the silver eyes, and then her eyes turn like a reptile, and she gets the sharp teeth and whatever, and she fights with a sword, and she transforms and all that. That's exactly what reptilians are like. And the reason why they showed you that anime called Claymore is to let you know that there's reptilian entities that look like humans. It's not that they took over a human body. Yes, you have those in your elites and Donald Trump up there and all those people and your Illuminati, all your artists and stuff like that. You keep seeing people's eyes changing and stuff like that. Yes, they take over people's bodies. But those people were normal human beings. Some reptilians have human DNA inside of them. This is dealing with what the Anunnaki did when the reptilians wanted to... See, this is a human planet. The reptilians were here before the humans. So they feel that this planet, Tiamat, or Terra... Some of the ancients called it Asia, but no, that's not the name of the planet. Tiamat, not Earth, but Tiamat. Or you could just call it T, or T for short. They were here on Tiamat, but they weren't as advanced as they are now. Reptilians looked a lot like little lizards that could talk a little bit when they were first coming up. See, it is believed that the reptilians, or the demonic entities known as dragons, humanoid dragons, and yes, there is some among them that are actually full-blooded dragons. They don't have a human shape. They're actually a dragon with the wings, and some of them do have wings. The ones that are like human-shaped, they do have wings. Some of them look more human than others. Some of them are fucking ugly, man. See, reptilian humanoids, the reptilian people, they like eating humans. They like the fear pellets in children's blood. This is why they like scaring little children. So they could eat them because they love eating the fear pellets in the blood. These are really sick entities, man. And once they smell blood in the atmosphere, or sea blood, their reptilian complex goes on overdrive. They can no longer control themselves under that kind of exposure. So what happens is they will start running after you, trying to eat you and kill you. And it's like they can't even control themselves. Because blood, it does something to them. It makes them feel ecstasy. They're like a crack addict. They can't stop drinking blood. They're a lot like a crack addict. They can't stop. Now, are all reptilians evil? No, there's been reptilians that have actually saved the human race. But don't count on the reptilians that are in the fourth dimension to help you out. Don't count on them. The majority of reptilians are, in fact, evil. These damn Dracos are fucking nuts. Don't talk to him if you see him in the fourth dimension. Don't fucking talk to him. Get the fuck away from him. Or kick his ass. Seriously. Reptilians, they are the Nosferatu, the vampire. Okay? That's why you guys have so many fucking vampire movies every fucking year. More and more of these movies. And all these movies about some kind of shadow entity moving around scaring people in their house. It's in relation to... It's both in relation. Y'all can't even see that. Okay. Let's deal with the Palladian. We'll go back to the reptilian a little later on, because there's a lot of information on reptilians. Oh, so much. Reptilians. Okay, let's leave those alone. Palladians. Somebody in the comments section asked me, why do Palladians look like Caucasoid people? Why do they look Caucasian? Why do they have the blonde hair, the white hair, the blue, green eyes, and all this stuff? Why is it that they look like Caucasians? Because it don't make sense how they could look Caucasian, but yet Caucasians come from the black man. So how can they possibly look this way? Okay. When the Lord was creating a lot of beings, he didn't just want to create... See, are Palladians human? They're humanoid. That doesn't mean that they're human. Their inner biology is different than regular human beings. Now, I'll be explaining a little bit on that right now. But Palladian women are far stronger than normal human women right now. Okay, they're far stronger. Trust me. Like, Palladians have their own language. Obviously, they have their own customs. They come from a different a planet that looks somewhat similar to Earth, but also very different as well. Like, if you go to their planet, you'll see like their planet has they have cars like we do, but their cars be floating in midair. They have hoverboards and stuff like that, and like they be having their own kings and queens in those places. But the real king and queen of the universe is the Naga serpent. The Naga serpent is an angelic being that's actually a god, and this being is this being is the ruler of the galaxies in the universe, and he's the true king of everything. So a Naga Serpent King can take a demonic form, but he's not a demon. But he looks very much like one when he gets mad and changes into that form. Um, and, have I have I ever seen what a Naga serpent is supposed to look like? Of course. But leaving that aside, I just wanted you guys to know that the true king is that of the universe in darkness. That's what the true king is called, a Naga serpent king, or a Nagini's serpent queen. These are the rulers of the galaxies. And they are Anunnakis, yes. Are Palladians Anunnakis? Just because they're humanoid doesn't mean that they're an Anunnaki. You have reptilians that are humanoid because they have Anunnaki blood in them. Yes, yes. Some Anunnakis have mixed their blood with reptilians. Some did. Not that many, but some did. This is where you get your Lucifer from. Okay? Azazel. Yeah, Azazel. Lucifer. That's his. Nahaj the Whisperer. Yeah. A dark-skinned, melanated person who looks. He has the. He has that hairline that's just strikes right out. Like your Dracula movies. There's a reason why they have that like that. His hairline is different. He everything about him screams vampire. Even his teeth are sharp like fucking, And he has the same mindset that a reptilian has. This is why he fell from grace. This is why Lucifer fell. Something's wrong with that nigga. Something is fucking wrong with him. I don't know. But, you see, he was an archangel too. Lucifer works with your reptilians. See, the reptilian army, they showed up on the Palladian planet, right? I forgot the name of the Palladians planet, but they live somewhere in the 7 sea stars of Pallades. And you have other beings there, like the Minotaur. You have other beings there. You have the female Minotaurs as well. And they come from a star constellation called Aldebaran. But leaving them alone for now. The Palladians, Palladians not only look like white people, but their hair strands are different than ours. See, there was a man that reported that the hair strands of the Palladian, he met Palladians, they came to his house. They intruded in his house, they were talking to him, and he said that a Palladian woman grabbed his head and placed it in her chest, and he was trying to get away. He couldn't. She was too strong for him, and he tried to bite through her stomach or whatever, And when he bit her, he tasted like a very sulfur like it was a taste that really killed up his taste buds. It was so bad. The taste was so bad, and it really fucked him up real bad too. And the hair strands. He found some hair strands near his testicles because this woman wanted to fornicate with him. Yes, she wanted to have intercourse with the man. And the guy he kept saying that he kept seeing UFO sightings. Every few months he would see the same UFO come down. And then they eventually intruded in his house, and the woman wanted to have intercourse with the man. For whatever reason, the other Palladians just kept staring at him. They just kept looking at him. They didn't say anything. They just told him what to do, and he felt like he had no choice. And he was trying desperately to fight back. But he couldn't, and the reptilians have told the Palladians that human blood and human flesh is a delicacy, and that you should have some. And then the Palladians were like, really? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? I mean, I wouldn't think, and they were like, yo, you gotta try it. It's the best, man. These stupid humans don't even want to get right. So what's the fucking point of even saving them? And the Palladians were like, you know what? You're right. Fuck them. Fuck them. They don't want to get right. They want to keep ignoring the obvious signs that are being left in these crop circles. They want to ignore every single freaking thing, and they don't want to understand nothing. Screw them. Fuck them. Let's enslave them as well. So are all Palladians evil? Absolutely not. But the ones that mess with your Archon minions, the Devil's minions, really, yes, they are evil. Also, Palladians don't need sunlight. They don't need much sunlight at all, people, to survive. So, if you were on a planet where there wasn't sunlight, you would die. They wouldn't. There's Palladians that have red eyes, too. And white hair. There's Palladians that they really take the word albino to another extreme. Do you understand? They take the word albino to another extreme. I mean, you have Palladians that look so much like a human. But the thing about Palladians is that they be looking like they be looking perfect sometimes. Not perfect as in, but the symmetry to their facial structures, and they look flawless in a way. They look flawless in a way. And also, Palladians don't act like normal human beings. They act very odd. Palladians look a lot like your Barbie dolls. Ken and the Barbie dolls? Imagine that alive in front of you, talking to you, and not acting like a normal human person. You could tell by the facial structure alone, this is not a human. It's not normal. Something about them looks too much like a doll. Do you understand? You see, insectilians or insectoids, they're the lowest of the low. Seriously. They're the ones that have you guys watching this TV programming. With the antenna, where do you think that comes from? The insectilians, they vibrate at the lowest frequency of all demons, of all demonic entities. The insectilians, they vibrate at the lowest frequency. Which means they're one of the worst scum you could possibly run into. Approximately, the majority of all the insectilians are evil. The majority of all of them. I'd say 10% out of the 100 are not. The majority of all of them are evil. They're disgusting. A lot of them have human shapes. A lot of them are evil. They want to kill humans. They want to eat humans. They want to enslave humans. You understand? They want to do all kinds of damage to the human race. And they be torturing humans and doing experimentations on them. They have no sense of empathy. Just like reptilians, they have no sense of morality whatsoever. And also another thing, insectilians are retarded. That's another thing. Reptilians and insectilians the majority of them are retarded. They're mentally retarded. They're mentally challenged. They have mental problems. The truth is, I've actually spoken to a demonic entity before, an Archon, yes. And having a conversation with this thing was the worst thing I have ever... These beings are so difficult to speak to. It's fucking ridiculous, man. And it might sound crazy what I'm telling you, but have I dealt with alien beings before? Yes, I have. More than once in my life. How do you think I can come here and tell you all this stuff without even batting an eye? I know this shit sounds crazy. What the fuck do you think? But you think it's going to stop me from telling you the truth? That's not going to stop me, man. Okay? They do exist. And if you guys get your pineal glands active, you're going to be able to see these shadow entities as well. So get on it. Okay? Because they're real. Don't talk to them, though. Don't talk to them, man. You guys are going to have to wake up at some point and realize that something's going on. When the video cuts off, it cuts off. But I'm telling you right now, the insectilians obviously look like an insect, but they have a more human-like shape to them. And some of them are a lot uglier than others. You even have ones that are called the tall blacks. And those are insectilians that are completely dark. Right? And their eyes are like red. They're huge. Their eyes are huge with like a small orange pupil, and the rest of the eye is completely red. That shit is ugly. They have a small mouth and a small nose. Those are the tall blacks. The insectilians, you even have insectilians that are real buff, brolic, and they wear like a vest, and like they have a human body shape, right? And they walk around barefoot, and they have like long antennas and stuff like that. And they have really small, dark black eyes, and a small mouth, and like strange shaped nose or whatever. Yo, this shit is crazy. These beings, I'm This is gonna be a part 2 to this video because my battery's running out. I'm gonna make a part 2 to this video. I just wanted to explain a little bit about these beings. You know, insectilians, man. And also another thing, so a lot of insectilians, when they bite you, a lot of them are poisonous too. Yeah, some insectilians, if they bite you, some of them can paralyze you. Reptilians, they can look at you in your eyes and drain your bioenergy. Their eyes look like fire and ice mixed together. And they could drain your bioenergy just by staring at you. I had a reptilian try to do the same thing with me. He failed. But I'm telling you, you need to know about these beings. They are real. They mess with your government. Hey, you know, I can sound all crazy I want to. It's my fucking channel. I can do as I please. And a lot of you already know that I'm not fucking lying to you. And that's the part that scares people. Because they're like, wait, this can't be real. Yes, it is. And you need to get over yourself. Angels are far more powerful than any of these goddamn demons. There's a war going on in the 4th dimension with angels versus demons. And a lot of the demons are not even all bad. Some of them are against their own. It's bananas, man. It's fucking bananas. And that's why I want you guys to understand. There's life all over the galaxy. The Lord created all these beings. Some beings decided to turn bad later on and just started doing their own thing because they had free will. You know? But the difference between us and them is we got a soul. They don't. And we're Anunnakis. They're not. So with that being said, these beings, I'm going to be making there's going to be a 3-part video. 3 parts to this video. And I'm going to be going in real detail because I need y'all to understand these beings. Okay? You know, another thing, when you be laughing and shit like that, I laughed in one's face one time. And he just looked at me like this, like, with so much hate and stuff like that. They hate that shit. When you be laughing at them, they hate that shit. You know, like, a lot of these beings want to eat ya. You know, they want to eat human flesh. They're fucking demons, man. Fucking demons, man. Evil motherfuckers, man. And a lot of there's other beings out there too. There's the ones that look like humanoid cat beings. You know, they look like the Thundercats, that cartoon. Yeah, humanoid, the feline aliens, man. Posh cats. Yeah, man. Yo, they even have some that look like Lionel. You watch the Thundercats, that anime. They look just like that. Humanoid shape. They look like a cat. You know. Where you guys think you get your Anubis theology from? The god of the underworld and all that shit. Y'all better wake the frig up. Those beings, those beings with the face of an animal and the humanoid shaped body that were in Kemet in Egypt, that shit is real. Those were actual beings that were there. They tried to show y'all, but y'all don't pay attention. Y'all just think it's just a bunch of drawings. Egyptians were the most intelligent people in the whole freaking world, man. One of the most intelligent people in the whole freaking world. They built pyramids for fuck's sake, and you're gonna tell me they're gonna just draw a bunch of deities for no fucking reason? Use your brain. You know something's up. What you gonna do? I have videos talking about your third eye, your pineal gland, how to meditate, your third eye, your third eye, your third eye, your third eye in the middle of your brain, your pineal gland. I have videos based on the topic, how OBE, out of body experience, how to leave your body at will through astral projection. Search up the videos, man. Look at what I'm trying to tell you, and when you start doing it, you're gonna see I'm not a liar. You're gonna see for yourself. I'm telling you to do it so you can see it for yourself. So what are you gonna do? Keep on complaining about, oh, this guy's a liar, this guy's crazy? I dare you to do it. Go ahead and try. Go ahead and try. Go ahead and try. And then you'll see I'm not a liar. And then you're going to be like, oh shit, he was right. Yeah, I know. Don't be afraid. Don't live in fear, man. Not even when you see the shadow entities fucking with you. Don't live in fear, man. I'll be making more videos on how to create a sphere or protection around you and all that other shit. Stuff that y'all need to know. You know? When I get more time, when I charge up this freaking camera and shit like that. So this was just another video with your boy. Search up gray alien, reptilian, Palladian, Nordics. Nordics, they look like white people, but their head shape, their cranial head shape looks way too different from a human. And they're mad brolic looking and fucking mentally challenged. But Palladians are actually quite smart, though. Palladians are actually quite smart. Yeah, I think they're the smartest out of the bunch. Insectilians, reptilians, greys. Palladians would have to be the smartest, in my opinion. Yeah. But yeah, leave your comments in the comment section below. Comment, like, and subscribe. This is your boy, Sirius Inner Temple. I'm out. And have a wonderful day. Alright, this video is done. And yeah. Tell me what you guys think. Did it make sense to you? Because that's what I'm more concerned about. Alright, guys. Don't say you didn't come here and learn anything on my channel. Alright. Peace.